Yes, I'm doing a 7.5k sub giveaway. So, if you want to be entered in that giveaway, make sure you obviously subscribe to my channel. There will be multiple winners now for this giveaway, not just one like for my last one. There's going to be multiple winners, and it could be you. And just to show my support to you as you do for me. So, it really means a lot. So, I guess also like the video. If you do like this video, I do a bunch of different content on my channel. And yeah, I think that's all I really needed to say. This video is going to be a very fast, very quick video. It is very late right now, and I just thought this would be a nice video just to get out there for you guys. So hopefully you enjoy. Alright, so like I said, we are going to be talking about the top 10 highest paid athletes of 2020. Now keep in mind that this is also including, on the field, on the court, whatever sport they are in, and also brand deals, everything like that is there. I guess entire accumulative earnings for the year, which is kind of weird to think about that. You can just, look up someone's name and know how much they make in a year. That's kind of invasive, but also very interesting because these guys are, multi-millionaires, some even billionaires, really, for their net worth. Some of them are. It's really cool to see. So, coming in at number 10 is actually kind of surprising, but also kind of not surprising. It's actually the NBA forward from the Brooklyn Nets, Kevin Durant. Yes, Kevin Durant cracks the top 10 and highest paid athletes in the world. That is super crazy. Oh, by the way, this is a Forbes list, so I am assuming this is a very accurate listing for these players. Kevin Durant, number 10, acquired in the past year $75 million in 1 year. That is insane. That's a lot of money. You know what I mean? Obviously, like I said, Kevin Durant, only being 32 years old, really just starting his sort of, entrepreneur sort of life after basketball, which is really good. Obviously, on the court, Kevin Durant is one of the best players in the league, if not very much before his injury, argued as the best. On a Brooklyn Nets team that's basically championship bound this year. It's pretty crazy how well he's done so far on the court, but it seems like also off the court is doing very well for himself as well. Obviously, Kevin Durant's contract this year is probably in the mid-30s, I think, if I remember. Either mid-30s, somewhere in the $30 million range, so he's getting roughly 40, give or take, $1 million from sort of sponsorships and things like that. It says here he's become a full-blown media mogul with Boardroom and his firm 35 Ventures. I did see something about that. It's like his new sort of brand company, something like that. It's called 35 Ventures, which is kind of cool. 35 is Kevin Durant's number, so it kind of fits together pretty well. Let's see here. He purchased a stake in the MLS's Philadelphia Union. That's their soccer team, I'm pretty sure, last summer, which is really cool. And Kevin Durant also cashed in last year when Uber bought Postmates, having already invested roughly $1 million in the startup back in 2016. Wow, that's actually a really cool fact. I didn't really know that. I guess he sort of picked the right company back in 2016 to invest that little amount of money to a sort of NBA superstar, I guess you could say. At number 9, we have here the NFL quarterback, maybe the GOAT himself, Tom Brady. Yes, Tom Brady at number 9. Which is kind of interesting because you assume, obviously, football, in my opinion, not my favorite sport, not the most fun sport to watch, but it is probably the most popular sport in America. He has a total earning of $76 million, $1 million more than Kevin Durant. I find that pretty funny. And it's also crazy that he's 43 years old, man. That's crazy. Obviously, Tom Brady, when playing football isn't the sport you really go to make a lot of big bucks. Obviously, that's changing a lot with this sort of new sort of play player empowerment the league is getting, which is really good. I think they really do deserve it. But Tom Brady being around for as long as he has doesn't really seem like that really comes into play a whole lot. I'm trying to see Brady, who had already dipped his toe into entrepreneurship with his wellness brand TB12, which I have seen like TikTok ads for his little TB12. Like I think it's like a bunch of different athlete stuff. I think he has like a pill or a drink or something like that. He has some sort of health brand, which is kind of cool, I guess. Number 8 here is very interesting. He is from the United Kingdom, age 36, Lewis Hamilton, who is a Formula One race car driver. Wow. A Formula One race car driver makes more than Kevin Durant. That's pretty interesting. He makes $82 million in the past year, which is a very good lump sum. No offense, no idea who this guy is. Obviously from the UK, probably not going to really know a lot about him. It says here, after racing for his 6th Formula One championship in 7 seasons in 2020, Mercedes driver Lewis Hamilton landed in the top 10 for only the 2nd time ever. Wow, that's really cool. It says here he has endorsements with Tommy Hilfiger, Monster, and Puma. Wow. Those are definitely like some big boy names, especially in the UK. I know a bunch of those European countries love Puma. It's one of their top brands, it seems. And Monster Energy, I know for, sort of extreme sports, sort of like the X Games style of sports and racing and everything like that. I know Monster is basically the biggest brand out there, so that's really cool. He has a sponsorship with them. Wow. That is really cool. Maybe I need to look more into it. At number 7, we have Roger Federer. That's really nice. Number 7, who's almost 40 years old, man. Time really flies by, man. That's crazy. It says you're out of commission for much of last year with a knee injury. Roger Federer made nearly all of his $90 million of earnings from sponsorships with brands like Rolex. Wow. That's a pretty nice brand of sponsorships, man. Rolex. What would you like? Do you think probably would pay so much of that? Well, it says if he was out of commission for most of last year, and his sponsorships are making roughly nearly $90 million, he could have been like, who knows how much more wealthy. That's totally crazy. Okay, we're going on to number 6. Number 6. Oh man, that's definitely a big name. Okay, at number 6 we have 29-year-old soccer player or football player from Brazil. It's Neymar. Yes, Neymar. Oh, by the way, Roger Federer made 90. Neymar is roughly making $95 million in the past year. Super duper crazy. insane. He's still at the almost peak of his career, it seems like. But I don't know. I feel like just with a lot of the more off the court, Hollywood, LA sort of lifestyle he's sort of living now ever since leaving Cleveland. I thought it would have been a lot more than that, but maybe not. He's obviously still trying to, bring a lot of his attention to basketball, which is absolutely amazing, but I still thought it would have been more, obviously, with this new Space Jam movie coming out. I thought that would sort of come into play with it. I know he's an owner for Blaze Pizza, which I've never eaten at before, but I know that sounds very cool. He also boasts a new deal with PepsiCo after leaving longtime sponsor Coca-Cola, and recently purchased a small stake in Fenway Sports Group, which owns the Boston Red Sox, Liverpool, and Fenway racing scene. That's also really cool. And also, LeBron, I think, has a lifetime contract with Nike, which I think was $1 billion, wasn't it? And obviously, he doesn't get paid, a lump sum of $1 billion, but he just gets paid $1 billion over many years, which, God, could you imagine just knowing you have $1 billion just like constantly coming in every year? Like, that is just an insane amount of money, so that's really cool. Oh my God. Wow, okay, so at number 4, we have an NFL player above LeBron. It's Dak Prescott. Oh my God, wow. That is definitely super crazy. I think he has the highest contract in the NFL right now, I think, or something like top 2, top 3, I think. But wow, in 1 year he made $107.5 million. That's crazy. Oh, this is probably why. It says here the $66 million signing bonus that came with Dak Prescott's 4-year, $160 million contract extension pushes the Cowboy star into the $100 million club. Wow. So just signing that extension contract with the Dallas Cowboys instantly earned him $66 million just for signing his name. Wow. That's definitely pretty crazy. I mean, he is, a very young, aspiring quarterback on arguably the most popular team in the NFL, maybe one of the top 3 most popular teams, so it kind of makes sense he's making this much money. It says here he also has endorsements with Sleep Number, 7-Eleven, DirecTV, and also recently announced an investment in 4 Texas restaurant locations. So definitely dabbing in a lot of endorsements and ownership and a lot of different things very early on in his career. He's only 27 years old, already in the $100 million club. That's very impressive. Now, obviously, this is going to sink next year a whole lot because, again, football players don't get paid a lot, and also he got paid $66 million just for signing the contract to get an extension. That is just super crazy. Now we're into the top 3 most paid athletes of last year. And at number 3, we have a very, 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 very popular football/soccer player. And it is Cristiano Ronaldo. Obviously. Ronaldo became the first person in the world to reach 500 million followers across Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter in February. Wow, that is super crazy. And followed that up with a month later by surpassing Brazilian legend Pele's goal tally, reaching 770 goals across all competition. Wow, so in his entire career, he's reached more goals than Pele. That is honestly so insane, man. I can't even imagine that. He also has a lifetime deal with Nike and has also been behind his CR7 businesses, which includes branded clothing, accessories, hotels, and gyms. That's definitely not bad either. Wow. Like I'm telling you guys, like those lifetime, sponsorship deals are stupid crazy. Those are just literally, like I said, I think LeBron literally as well as a clothing line designed by Jenny Hilfiger. He also oh, never mind. That was actually it. Like I said, those lifetime deals are definitely super crazy. I thought Nike actually had Messi. I guess not, but I guess that's really cool for Adidas. I'm actually more of an Adidas fan than a Nike's fan, actually. And I think that's really, really, really dope. So, if only the number 2 athlete in the world made $130 million in 1 year, this guy at number 1 roughly made $50 million more than number 2. It's actually Conor McGregor. Yes, in 2020, Conor McGregor roughly earned the most money than any other athlete in the world. That is super crazy to think about, because I think Conor only fought one time last year, and I don't think you can make, that much money from one fight. So something else might be going on, but that's super crazy. Yeah, number 1, Conor McGregor. That's super sick. And I think he also has another fight scheduled, I think sometime in the summer, if I'm not mistaken, summer or the fall, sometime this year. I think he's fighting again, which I love watching Conor fight. Conor fighting is a spectacle. It's a lot of fun to watch. Only 32 years old, from Ireland. That's super crazy. Conor McGregor's appearance at UFC 257 in January wasn't the triumphant return he hoped for. Yeah, like I said, he lost too, so I think in the UFC, if you win, you get more money. If you lose, you still get the money, but it's just not, an extra bonus. I think that's what it is. Dustin Poirier, I think that's how you pronounce his name, Poirier, knocked him out in McGregor's first UFC fight since January of 2020. Man, that's super crazy.